Hello YouTube viewers, Craven here, and I'm going to show you using Microsoft OneDrive for Business how you can protect your data at your business. A lot of people are now, especially small businesses, are moving into just using cloud storage. Obviously you can't really run applications this way, but you can store your essential documents, your Word documents, your Excel documents, etc. Now there are two scenarios that normally can affect a business. One of them is a ransomware attack where data gets encrypted, corrupted, or updated and overwritten. And the most popular one that I come across is a disgruntled employee just deciding on the last day to delete all of his files. So there's a way in Microsoft OneDrive for Business as well as OneDrive to roll back all the information up to 30 days in the past. And I'm going to show you how to do it. The nice thing about this technique as well is it actually shows you a log of what the user has done. So if you have an employee who's actually done this, you have a log where you can actually see, okay, he changed it here, he deleted it here, etc. And you can use that in any civil proceedings as well. So really, really useful way of recovering your information, either from a ransomware virus attack or alternatively from a person who decides to delete files, or if you accidentally delete something yourself, or you saved a file over another file and you want to get the previous version. You can do all of that with OneDrive for Business. So I'm going to give you a bit of a simulation here of this whole procedure. I'm going to go into my OneDrive for Business, open it up over here, and you'll see that I have a couple of documents right here. I've created these. These are just ordinary PDF files, and you can see that that is a PDF file. And I've made some files over here. These are just blank. If you actually open these up, you will see that there is not really anything inside them. I'm just going to quickly show you. These are just text documents. So as you can see, I'm now synced over here. It says up to date. And if I click on my actual drive itself, I'm going to go to portal.office.com, and it will show you exactly where we are over here. And there's my documents folder. So if I make something here, for example, test. Give it a few seconds, you'll see it syncs over there, and it will appear over here somewhere. Let me just close that down and go back in, just to refresh it. And you'll see it appear here. So we got a sync between the cloud and my computer, in case you don't know how OneDrive works. There it is. There's the test. All right. So now what I'm going to do is actually overwrite these files over here to simulate a ransomware virus damaging those files. As you can see, these are 33, 34, 57, 53, and 242. They have, there's information in those files, whereas these are small little text files. I'm going to replace those. I'm going to wait for this over here to sync. As you can see there, it's busy uploading. I'm busy simulating somebody who opens up an email, walks away from their desk, comes back and finds, oh my goodness, everything's been overwritten and corrupted. Okay, so I'm looking at the web browser at the moment to see that the files have actually been overwritten. And we're going to just quickly check this out. Okay, so there's my documents folder. And you will see over here that those files are indeed now gone. They are 76 bytes, 76 bytes, 76 bytes. So they've been completely destroyed. Now, what you could do, there's also versions, okay? So if you have one file that you've accidentally just copied and pasted over another, you can click on this action button over here, click on version history, and you can go back. I've been playing with this for quite a while, and as you can see, it's kept every single version from 6 hours ago, 6 minutes ago, 14. I can click on them and find the version that I remember. Okay, so I can recover that file in its original state. So it doesn't matter if it gets hit by a virus, I can go back to a previous version of that file. Okay, but I'm going to show you quickly how to mass repair something that's been updated. So you click this little gear cog over here, and you go to your restore your OneDrive option. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the log over here. All right, I don't have an exact date because it's not yesterday. It wasn't a week ago. It was like a few minutes ago. So you'll see here, these files have all been said that it's been updated. In other words, changed. The file has been changed. So I'm going to click over there at the last one, and I'm going to click restore. So this is to say you had a ransomware attack, and I'm going to restore everything. You'll see that my bottom right here, it's going to sync, and you'll see that this will eventually go to 100%. So let's wait for this to finish. It normally takes, depending on how much data you have, it can take a few minutes, it can take an hour, I guess, as well, depending on how much you actually have. But it's pretty darn good at recovering you back to, it rewinds time, if you want to be more specific. It's really nice. I mean, you can have one file with 7 or 8 or 20 or 30 different versions and go back to the one. So you don't ever, as long as you're saving on your OneDrive folder and it has synced to the cloud will keep previous copies of that same file, which is very, very useful. So if you have an employee who decides to corrupt the thing, you can actually go in and see the previous version. What I've seen in my business is employees sometimes decide to put a password protection on a file. That will reflect as a change, so you can go back to the version prior to the actual version. There you can see it's 100% complete, and as you can see bottom right here, it's busy processing the changes on my local computer. Now, OneDrive for Business or any cloud-based backup is not really fantastic unless you have a good fiber or a good internet connection. I've currently got a 200 meg down and 100 meg up, which is faster than most people's home networks. But you can get away with this quite comfortably with a relatively slow connection as long as you don't have massive files you're working with. Certainly a great way to work mobile because you have complete peace of mind. If your notebook gets stolen, it's backed up in the cloud, and when you get your new notebook, you just basically sign on with the details and you download it. And so I'm going to open up my OneDrive again. Go back to the documents. This is on my local computer, and you'll see, lo and behold, all these files have been returned to their pristine original format. Okay, I'm going to try something else now. Now we're going to be a malicious employee and just delete all of it. Gone. Okay. And you'll see that it's syncing over here. It's down here. And I'm going to make a little note there. All of that's busy syncing. Go to documents here and make a little malicious note. Okay. And you'll see that it'll all sync to the cloud. So when I go to my OneDrive, you'll see that everything is gone. And there's just that little text file there. So what you do again is you click the button over there and you go to restore your OneDrive. And you're going to choose a, normally this will occur a day or two after the fact, so you'll just normally click yesterday or whatever, but because I'm doing it so many times, you'll see it even records where I renamed the document from new text document to ha ha ha. So I'm going to actually go here, scroll right down to the last one where it was deleted. Wait for it to catch up. It takes a bit of time sometimes to do that. Okay. I'm restore those files. And that's it. Restore. And you just sit and wait a while. Have a cup of coffee. And you will notice that it's busy syncing here at the bottom right already. If you actually double click that, you can watch it in real time as it busy recovers everything. There you go. You see the folders magically reappear. It's really a nice feature, this. I think I feel a lot more confident actually storing. It's very bad news for people who have who make money out of selling file servers and what have you. But there you go. I am right back to where I was. Everything perfectly restored. And that's it. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, give it a share so you can tell other people about this amazing feature of Microsoft OneDrive for Business. There's 2 plans currently available. You get a terabyte of storage for each. It's included with certain Microsoft Office 365 business packages. There's a business plan 1, which is pretty darn good. It does what, this is actually what I'm running at the moment. And there's a business plan 2, which has got even additional logging and auditing and recovery and protection features. But the business plan 1, from what I can see, is just brilliant. It works. There's quite a couple of packages that include this. So if you have an Office 365 for Business license, more than likely you have this. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. If you really liked it, give it a share. And leave a comment below if you have any queries. Thanks for watching. Till next time, this is Craven signing off. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cheers.